If you don't feel confident about your pronunciation, your fluency, or your listening skills, then you found the right video. Because in this video, we practice accent reduction, pronunciation, and intonation with real people who are learning English along with you. So watch us, join us, and improve your American accent with these videos. Now, this is a very unique channel. So make sure that you subscribe and give me a thumbs up to help me out. It's really hard to get noticed on YouTube these days. And stick around because we practice for hours every day, improving our accent, improving our fluency, and improving our vocabulary and listening comprehension. Stay right here and practice English with us. Let's
Yes,
see,
yes,
what is our first nerd word for today? We've got, do you see that word? What is it? Can you read it? What does it say?
plateau, plateau, yeah,
Plateau, plateau.
plateau.
Are those big sounds or little sounds? Plateau.
Yeah, big
Oh,
plateau.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Also, is also big.
plateau,
Plateau.
yeah. Hmm.
So two big sounds, but O is bigger. You're right that O is bigger. Plateau. So
Hmm.
you have to say it's a French word, so maybe that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
little bit different from English, and you have to make that O at the end
Oh,
extra long. Plateau.
plateau, yeah.
David, can you say that word? Plateau.
Plateau.
Plateau. Plateau. Where's the accent?
Plateau.
Plateau. Which
The
syllable?
accent is
Which one?
the first syllable,
No, that would
the
be
first one.
that would be plateau. Plateau, but it's not. It's plateau.
Oh,
Plateau.
plateau.
There's a second syllable that has the accent. Plateau. Plateau. Can you say it like that, David?
Plateau.
Alex, have you seen that word before? Plateau.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alex, can you read number one? What does it say?
The first example, yeah.
Yes.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Grassy. Grassy.
Grassy, yeah.
Grassy. Say it again. Read the sentence again.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Okay. David, can you read that sentence, please?
Plateau. Okay.
Number one.
One
Read
moment.
wild animals. Can you see that? Are you able to see the video?
No,
Okay. Well,
I see.
no, you do see or you don't see?
No, I don't see. I see rating and crucial.
Oh, okay. Here, I'm going to put that in Discord for you, okay?
On wild animals. No. Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Grassy. Grassy.
Grassy.
Try it again. Read that again, the whole sentence.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Okay. Can you read the first one, two, let's see. How many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read up to the first 5 words, David.
Wild animals lives on the
Okay, is it lives or live?
live.
Live. Right, because it's they. Wild animals is they. Only he, she, and it use an S in the present. So wild animals, they, will not have an S. Okay, what are the important words in that phrase? Wild animals live on the.
I think that important is wild animals and live.
Okay, all right, so we've got a lot of important words. let's reduce the important word. Let's reduce the important words. Let's just say wild and live. I think that's enough. I don't think that we really have to emphasize the word animals here. So how does that sound? How do those first five words sound in a typical English phrase?
While animals live on the
Okay, but now we want to make the vowel sounds in wild and live very big, and we want to make the other vowel sounds very small. Wild animals live on the.
while animals live on the
Yeah, it's like that. That's how it sounds when somebody is talking. Wild animals live on the.
while animals live on the
Oh, Alex, can you try that? Wild animals live on the.
Wild animals live on the.
Okay, Alex, what are the next four words up until the word the?
Okay, grassy plateau in the.
Okay, but remember that it's grassy, not.
Grass. Yeah, sorry, grass. Yeah, yeah.
Try again.
Gra- okay, grassy plateau in the.
Okay, and what are the important words in that phrase?
Wild animal live on the grassy plateau.
Okay, how about plateau?
Grassy,
Is that also important?
and yeah.
Okay.
Grassy plateau.
Now, grassy, that's two syllables. Where's the accented?
Uh,
Where's the accented syllable in that?
ah, grass.
Gra. Okay. And how about plateau? Plateau.
You,
Which,
you just you just you just said it a minute ago.
okay, what is
Oh,
toe? Toe,
oh, yeah,
toe,
yeah.
toe,
Oh, yeah.
toe.
Oh.
All right, so our phrase sounds like this now. Wild animals live in the grassy plateau in the. Can you try that, Alex?
Okay. Wild animals live in the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Okay, just read up to the. Plateau in
Okay.
the. Plateau in the.
Plateau in the. Yeah.
Grassy plateau.
Wild animals
Go ahead.
wild animals live in the grassy plateau in the.
Live on the grassy, not in.
Live on, no, on. Yeah.
Plateau in the. Try again.
Okay. Okay. Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the.
David, can you try that? Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the.
while animals live on the grassy plateau in the
Plateau in the. Can you say plateau in the?
plateau in the
Grassy plateau in the.
grassy plateau in the
Try to say it like one word. Grassy plateau in the.
grassy plateau in the
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the.
while animals live on the grassy plateau in the
Okay, and David, the final phrase, African savanna, are those important words?
yes, that for me are important.
Okay, and now African, that's two. That's three syllables. Which syllable has all of the sound? Which syllable has
Eh,
the African?
Yes, the first one,
The
African.
just like the same sounding grass.
Eh,
This is How about savannah? Savannah. Which syllable has all
Savannah, the second one.
savannah? You're right. You're right. Okay, so we'll make that big, and then we have. So now we can say in the African savannah,
In the African savanna,
plateau in the African savannah.
plateau in the African savanna.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savannah.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Can you try that, Alex? Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savannah.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Okay, now let's add a little bit of music. We'll just make all of these high tones. Nothing fancy. We'll just go very simple here.
Okay.
And then, but when we get to the final part of our phrase, we'll make that a low tone. Whoops. Because it's the end of the phrase. Maybe we'll make both of these words low. Why not? Let's see how it sounds. So it would sound something like this. Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna. Can you try that, Alex, with a little bit of music?
Okay. Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Don't go up. Don't say savanna. Do savannah. Go down instead of up.
Savanna.
Yeah.
In the African savanna.
Okay. Can you try that, Alex? I'm sorry, David.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just adding a little bit of music, making the important sound
Wild
higher. But
animals
then when we get to
live
the end,
on
we're making that a
the
little
grassy
bit low.
plateau in the
And
African
live on the
savanna.
grassy plateau,
Wild
plateau
animals
in the
live
African savanna. I can't even do it. Can you try that?
Uh, yes. Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna.
All right. Now, David, we've been talking about tag questions recently. These little questions that you ask at the end of a sentence that mean, do you agree with me? Right? Are you familiar with those, David? Is that something that you people usually avoid them because they're confusing and difficult? But do you know what I'm talking about when I say tag questions?
Yes, I know what is a tag question is.
Okay. Can you put a tag question at the end of this? What kind of question would you ask at that? That means, do you agree with me?
The sentences, if I agree with the sentences,
Can
with
you
this,
how would you make the question? How would you ask that question? Can you make the question?
atoms. For the sentences,
Yeah, for wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna. How would you what would you do to put a question at the end of that that means do you agree with me?
uh, for example, the tag question for the sentences would be don't they?
Okay.
If the animal is the
Okay, you're right, don't they? Okay. But if you make the question like this, with this intonation, don't they? That means like I don't know. Can you tell me? But what if you're very sure about it and you just want the other person to agree with you? Then how would you say it? Do you know?
no, I don't know.
Okay, Alex, how would you say that if you want to sound confident like this is what I believe and I want you to agree with me? How would you read that question?
Don't they?
Well, that's you're going up at the end. You're saying, "Don't they?" That means I don't know. You tell me. But how do you say this is my opinion and I want you to agree with
Okay. Don't they?
me? You're doing it the same way.
Okay.
You start high and you go low. Don't they? You hear the difference?
Don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. It's don't they.
Don't they?
That's like, hey, come on, agree with me. I'm right. Don't they?
Oh, don't they? Yeah.
Wild animals live on the grassy savanna, on the grassy plateau of the African savanna. Don't they? Can you say it like that, Alex?
Okay. Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna. Don't they?
Don't they? Right, that sounds very confident. Can you try that, David? Go from high to low. Don't they?
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savanna, don't they?
Okay, if you say don't they, that sounds like I don't know, you tell me. But how do you sound
Okay.
confident like, hey, I know what I'm talking about. You agree with me. Don't they? Can you try it like that? Don't they?
Don't they?
Yeah, like that. That means this is my opinion. I'm right. Agree with me. Do you hear the difference?
Yeah, when I'm sure what I'm saying that the animals live on in the African savannah.
Yeah, you're sure about
Don't they?
don't they?
Sure.
You're confident if you say it like that. Say it again.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savannah. Don't they?
Okay, and if you say it like that, you're not sure. You're saying you tell me what to think. Say it in a confident way.
Wild animals live on the grassy plateau in the African savannah. Don't they?
No, that's you're very unsure if you say it like that. You have to go high low. Don't they?
Oh,
Don't
oh,
they?
Don't they?
Yes, now you sound confident. Don't they? Try again.
Wild animals live on grassy plateau in the African savannah. Don't they?
No, you're asking me instead of telling me. Don't they? Don't do that. Be confident and say, don't they?
Don't they?
Yeah, like that. Can you try like that one more time?
One more time. Wild animals live on grassy plateau in the African savannah. Don't they?
No, that was good. That was perfect. Okay, now Alex,
yes, sir.
if you agree with my opinion, how will you answer? How will you tell me, "Oh yeah, you're right. That's true."
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. If you agree with me, then you repeat the original idea. Yes, they do. Uh,
Yes.
how would you, David? How would you disagree with me if you want to tell me I'm wrong? What I'm saying is not true. How would you answer that?
With that question, they say, no, they don't.
No, they don't. You're telling me, no, you're wrong.
Oh,
They don't.
oh, they don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
No,
Go ahead.
no, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Don't.
They don't.
No, they
Okay. All right, let's move on to our next nerd word.